Morning, next here with Daily Profits, and today is Monday, 13th, and it's been a crazy week last week, and it's continuing right now. So basically, there's a lot of bad information, bad news going on in regards to banks in Silicon Valley. One of them was shut down in regards to a bank run on it, SIVB, as you can see, not trading no more. So this one got shut down. So yesterday we got news that the government is going to decide to bail them out in regards to the depositors, basically people that have money in the bank, in regards to startups in the first phases. So there's a couple of banks, that follow, that will also get impacted in regards to that news. And one of them is FRC. As you can see, let me go on a 15-minute chart, just reverse it. So when the news came out, FRC was trading at around 122. Yeah, it's trading around 122. And was trading around 120s, 122s. And then when the news came out, it just dipped very hard. And it came from 115 all the way down to 45, and it popped back up. This is Friday's trading. Popped up from 45 all the way back to 60. Now news came out this morning about the Feds bailing the SIV bank out. And this one is still on the downside. As you can see, came from 75, just dropped this morning, and it found a bottom here around the 20. What was the low for this? The low was 2086. This was the low for this one, and then it's just consolidating right now. So it's down 64%, $52. I doubt it's going to, there's going to be another run because the Fed is bailing out SIVB. So all the banks that's going to be impacted is definitely FRC. I already took a trade on it this morning on the short side. If I go to 1 minute, I shorted it here, and then I bought on the drop towards 26. So I put it at 30, and I bought my shares back around 26.84. 26.84, 26.85. Yeah, but it was not a lot of shares. About 104. Only got filled 140 shares on that short. I was trying to buy 1,000. But this is one of the ones I will definitely be looking into this morning. Short side and the downside and the high side, because there is definitely possibility that this can find support around the 25 and the 20s, and then just pop back up, halting up, just like it did on Friday. So definitely going to keep an eye on this. Now it's number one on my watch list right now. And then we got SCHW, which is another bank. It's down 34%. It was trading around $12 on Friday. So as you can see, it's another bank that's down. The Regions Bank around California. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on that because it is a little bit on the cheap side. It's down $4. So we'll see what happens. And then another one that I have is Wall, another bank. I'm looking at the 5 minutes. This one dropped 25%, almost 50% from where it closed at on Friday. So Friday, what it did is once the bell opened up, it came from around 58. It dropped all the way down to around 37. And then just like FRC, it popped back up, it consolidated, came right back down again, and then closed around 48. And as you can see this morning, it's all the way back down. So this one is, going to be interesting. So I'm also looking for a short or a buy. Whichever way it goes, I'm going to be on that side, basically. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, I'm also keeping an eye on Roku, which was heavily exposed to these banks. It's a little bit on the high side, but it's coming down, so let's see if it can pop back up. It was good news that came out, so let's see if fear is going to get away from the market and be able to push those banks stock back up. And SCHW, wow, down significantly this morning from 55 around 65, and then went to 45, about 20-point difference, but now it's consolidating here. So I'm going to keep an eye and see. As you can see, the 5 minute, it's putting up a nice little flag here. Oh, there's a sideways movement. So let's see if it can break above 57, 58 for continuation back to break even. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, my typical Tesla is getting also down by 9 points right now. Pre-market, it's down by 2, but the high for pre-market was around 179, and you can see it's at 170, trying to find support. So let's see if that can hold, and maybe we get a play to the upside. Friday's low was around 168 for it. Okay, Friday's low was around this area right here, this huge candle, this reverse candle bar, 168. So if it can find support around this area, then you can definitely see it go higher. But if not, if it breaks below 170, 168, then you're looking for a new retest. So it's around like 160s. So definitely gonna keep an eye on it. If it starts moving back up, it's a great opportunity to buy into it. Meta's moving sideways. For now, you can see it's consolidating right now. So if we can get a push high above 184, I'm definitely looking for a buy or push higher. Especially, definitely would love if it can retest that 188. But if it drops below the 181, then you're looking for it to retest that 179 area. Was a double bottom around this area here. We'll see what happens. And that's all I have this morning. Low cap stocks are not really moving, so I'm going to be on the high end today and see what I can get. to see if FRC can break this 30 level here. Oh, it's trading above the 9 and the 21 moving average right now. So we touched 31, 2. Now it's moving back up. As you can see, putting the higher highs, sorry, higher lows. I want to see if we can break 30 here. Breaks 30 here, that's a buy for the break of 30. So we can get a nice little continuation towards this 100 moving average here. But at the same time, it's consolidating like that, up, down, up. Also break down. So I'm looking for a break of 27 also. That's possible. I'm trading this one conservatively. Because it's still pre-market. But what I really wanted to do was buy at least 10 to 15,000 shares for the break of 30. But I'm going to stick with 1,000 shares today on everything I trade, short and the long side. Just to make sure I'm reducing my risk. So let's see, I think we can break 31 here. Here comes 31. Spreads are a little bit wide, I would say. Once this open, it's going to be a lot of volatility, as you can see. A lot of volatility in the pre-market already. So let's see if we find support at 31. So we come. see if it breaks 32. That'll be a buy for the break of 32 here, about at 96. Let's see if we get a continuation. Comes 32. Some resistance at 32, so let's see if we can break it. Here we go, selling some here. $80. Let's see if we can break 33 now. Just holding on about just 250 shares. So I'm looking for that push towards 34. Taking out the rest. So I'm just scalping it right now. Quick scalped, in and out. Major level breaks. As you can see, huge dump right here. So once you see that type of dump, serious. That is a serious candle from you. $2 candle to the downside. So if it breaks 29, so it's the heavy wall of at 30 right here in regards to sellers, but the sellers are disappearing, so it pops back up above 30. It's at 31 again, so huge volatility here, and you can see the volume of this candle is more than all the other volume pre-market from this bottom move right here. Huge volume, back above 30. FRC is making a nice little move back high again. Where's 33? A lot of up top resistance. Same time, there's really good opportunities. As you can see, came up in touch 200 moving average, which is at 34. There's resistance here, 34. As you can see right here, the high for this candle was 34.51, and it came up and touched it. 34.40, and putting up a red candle here. big area of resistance right here. As you can see, nice curl to the upside. Look at the 5 minutes here. Some nice little head and shoulders forming. This is the left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder. You can see trying to form here. Or you can take this as a W pattern. 1, 2, 3, W. So definitely looking above that, around the 47 area from this pivot here. 47.50. Definitely looking at that area if we can push above 35.40. And we have here another area of resistance. Just putting onto line around 43. This double top here, and this top here is an area of resistance also. And then 47.50 is another area of resistance around this area here. On these up so I can have it during the market when the market opens up. And we'll see what happens. Alrighty, market's about to open up. So watching FRC, Wall, Charles Schwab, Tesla, Coin, Meta, and want to see what happens once this opens up. As you can see, this thing came back down towards the 26, 25 area. So let's see what happens here. Markets open up. On my hands right now. FRC push high. It's about to get halted. I'm unable to get any shares. Shorting Charles Schwab for the break below 50. Buying back. That was a nice move.
It was a quick trade on Charles Schwab. I shorted for the break of 50. I bought it back around 49.09. As you can see, it's coming down. 44 is the low for it. As you can see, the halt, it wants to halt, but I don't want to buy the halt to the downside, so I'm gonna wait and watch. Tesla's coming down. 166 was the low for it. Pre-market low 166. Shorting it, see for that break. Sideways, so I just got out of that because I didn't see it coming down, because as you can see, it's around support around this area here. If you look at the 5-minute, there was support for it here about 165.90s. So it hit low of 165.80 and then went back up. So just going to keep an eye on it. Roku is also moving down as they also has, you know, big exposure in regards to the banks right now, so that's why you're seeing it dropping. The market is dropping also with all of this. FRC has resumed. Popped above 30 and then sold off. So as you can see, it's halted to the downside now. Regions getting hit, push all the way down 4 points, and now pushing back up. Now Tesla decided wants to move down now. W's coming down. Coin is coming down. Pre-market is 51.09. I'm shorting coin here. See for the break of 51. I was looking for that drop, but unfortunately it's popping back up for coin for me. So let's see the next candle. Get a push back down. Let's see if we can get a drop and get that continuation to the downside. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead and take my exit here. If it's not breaking below 40s, then it has found bottom. Yeah, I'm buying out. I'm getting out of this trade here because I don't quite trust it. See, sometimes you psych yourself out of trades.
I just did not like this candle here because this looks like a reversal candle. It dropped, touched 51, and then pop right back up. Means there's a lot of buying pressure here, and
this is a reversal candle here. So let's see. Probably might continue down, but it's not going to be with me though. As you can see, it's about to break one. Shucks. Okay, that's fine. It's a huge move to the downside. And then it's popping back up again. Oh, still coming down. FRC's halted to the downside now. So for me, this break of 26 pre-market 26.30, 26. Basically, if it breaks below that, I'll definitely look for a short on FRC. SCHW halted again. Pre-market low is $44. Okay, comes resumption here. Big sellers at 46. As you can see, it dropped. They're gonna break 45. Buyers coming in at 45. Wall resume also. SCHW is pushing back up. 48. Hitting 48, which is resistance right now. Trading sideways right now, so let's see what it wants to do. Definitely like that if it can break about over 48, about to push higher. Right now, I'm sitting on my hands. walls. Wall is coming down to low of the day. The coin is pushing back higher. I like it over 53. So you get a continuation. Selling some here around the 40s. The SPY is popping higher now. So wanna watch if it pull back and then head higher. Nice for coin. Oh, 54. A big move. I want to buy 29 so we can get a break towards the high. See, we can push higher for coin. I want to add over 54.60 if that's possible, if we can push higher. So you get this rebar play. Got in a little bit high, I would say. I want to buy over 50 and add into coin. Add in here 75 for the break of 75. Let's see if we can continue. All right, let's see if we can continue towards 55. It's 55 here. Sellers at 55. Let's see if we can break above 55. I see 95. See 75. Let's see if we can push higher. My average is a 51. A coin has, quite a spread. So I'm giving it some time for it to move and work itself out. Market is popping right now, so let's see if that can help or not. I'm holding for that pullback on this candle here. See when we get a continuation back towards the highs for coin. I'm holding on this pullback here. Alright, market's pushing up. Seeing if coin can come back up and break above 55 area. Let's see if that can take place. Here we go. 7. Here comes 55 again.
I think it's some profit off here around the 80s. Just to be on the safe side with coin. That's 55 again, and then it didn't break above it. So I have about 125 shares left on coin. So basically like a double top here on coin. As you can see, it touched 55, pulled down, 55, pushed down again. I sold most of my shares. So let's see if what can happen on it. See, this was a reversal candle, but this triggered the reversal on this one. And also the market helped too. Charles Schwab, big move towards the upside, but it's coming right back down again. Horn is moving up. Horn is trying to make a break. I want to buy for that break. Bought at 98. See if we can push above 55.11. I see here comes 55. We'll coin. Selling here. Just a quick scalp. Did break above 55. On this candle here, just bought it for a quick scalp above 55, and I sold at 55.07. And as you can see, there's still continuation.